I'm doing this for you because I know you need to eat dinner in a timely fashion, and I know
Yeah, it's true.
there's
So
not.
hurry up.
I just started the stream. Okay,
Okay, start it faster.
it started. We don't have that
Okay,
much
well-
to talk about this week anyway. I was looking around. I was scraping. There's not much. Not much to talk about. Okay, we'll wait till people come in, of course.
Are we gonna talk about The Last of Us 2 or wait for your video?
Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit. Who cares? People will still watch the video. Okay. Yep.
Hi, chat.
Oh my god. Chat's here, dude. They're here. They're just throwing out random shit.
Yep, gay. Is it woke? Sup?
That's my favorite.
Dingus.
That's the most annoying thing.
What's up?
More than half of the remaster is AI generated, by the way. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I'm glad Bethesda has an infinite army of bots. Not fans, bots, that will support anything they do. So
Well, we need to figure it out. I want to know, are Indians or AI better?
I already refunded the game, lol. Well, that's good shit. I didn't watch the stream, and we're not gonna watch this whole 20-minute video, even though, you know, we probably should if we actually want an hour and a half long podcast. This is no news, and I also didn't even do the shit I was supposed to do anyway.
Yep.
Listen, I streamed 3 days back to back instead of do anything responsible, so that's why it happened. Okay, so
Cat already did an Oblivion video.
yes, he released a short video about, it was some like creator commentary type stuff about the artists saying how they made the game with love. Of course, obviously, you know, it's pretty obvious why he released that. I don't know if he's planning to do a video on the remaster versus the original, but that was like a preemptive thing that he had prepared, clearly.
I see.
It was just talking about soul. What is soul? You know? Right. Okay, anyway. Welcome back to Chudcast. I didn't even fucking start our playlist. I just realized that.
No, all the autistic people.
Yeah, me. I'm all of them. I'm the one who's upset. I don't like talking with no background noise at all. It's deeply upsetting. Hold on. Well, I guess I can just play Skyrim music since we're talking about Oblivion today. How fitting. Anyway. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just put on the circus music. No.
Yes.
Eventually.
Yes.
Not today. Alright, let's just, fuck it. We'll just start the trailer. I mean, I got the screen share up, right? So you're ready?
Yep.
Okay. I played the music for 2 seconds. Let's go. We'll have to skip through this since it's 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm ready to shut a million Oblivion gates that all look the same.
Yes.
I've never been more hyped.
You hold our future in your hands. Take with you my blessings,
Dude, this looks like a pretty cool Dark Souls
the
game.
Empire.
Yep. Oh my god.
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
How do you feel about them shadow dropping this, Devin? Was that an excellent idea? The best idea, you might
Here
say?
we are 20 years
Yeah,
later.
it's super epic and cool.
You got to get that FOMO going, even though there's nothing to miss out on because it's a single-player game, you retarded-ass normie
you
scum.
Think about the Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, they should
us,
take it
it
away.
goes beyond
You can only buy it for like
game
3 days.
franchise.
Yeah.
DNA of Bethesda
Based.
Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here. But what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the
Guys, they're
chapters.
working on
Skyrim,
6. Can you
Oblivion,
believe it?
Morrowind,
It's almost
Daggerfall,
like
Arena. Each
they've
of
talked
them
about that
try
for
to
years already.
define role-playing games,
Dude.
open world games for their generation.
They purposely made it even
look at the
blurrier.
fucking
Worlds
blue.
we've made.
Yeah, that blue.
Yeah, they
It's
probably did
telling
make it
and
blue.
it's really
It did not actually look
Oblivion
like that.
was a
No,
real
yeah, it's true, it
defining
didn't.
moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio.
Like that, they smeared Vaseline on the TV when they were
I think when
recording.
it comes to a
Yeah,
remaster,
I just played
you
it. It
want
does
people
not
to
look that
feel
bad.
the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the
Tremendous
world I
Indian
remember
outsourcing
better.
and AI
There's so
upscaling and
much
shit.
there,
Isn't that
both
cool?
for the Elder Scrolls
Yes.
world and also
All right, I'm gonna skip.
this
Oh,
evolution.
Yeah,
of
whoops.
wanna see what it
our
looks like.
games. I
Yeah,
think is
let's
really
actually see the
important for
visuals.
people to-
starts with is I don't even love
My God, a woman! I'm triggered already.
Yeah,
Such a
that's
key
how you know
moment
it's gonna be a
in
good
our
game.
history of making
All right,
games.
Skips.
all right.
What the fuck are they even talking about?
I know for 4 fucking minutes.
For 65
All right, hold on.
years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
All right, that's the CG look, by the way. It looks even worse than that in the
my
game.
own dreams.
Yeah. He dies in
I
like the
have
first
seen the
30
gates of
seconds of the
Oblivion.
game.
Yeah, but it's
Beyond
Patrick
which no
Stewart though,
waking
dude.
eye may see.
Yeah.
Liam
Liam Neeson's a better dude to get for these.
Oh yeah.
You know, like as an actor in a video game.
You're not a Star Trek fan, Devin?
No, I'm not gay.
Oh. Fair enough.
I'm not a Star Wars guy either.
Yeah, we know.
Space is lame and
Whether you're
gay,
reliving these
unless you can have
moments or
sex with the
experiencing
aliens,
them
and
for
then
the
it's
first
cool.
time,
That's
the
true.
world of Oblivion
Based.
Remastered immediately looks and feels
Alien
incredible.
sex, the only thing I care about. That's why I hate Starfield. That was the real reason. The rest didn't even matter.
Picky about finding the right
Yeah.
partner.
Wait a minute,
From the
Minotaur.
very
It's
beginning
just
of
like
this
the
project, we
meme,
had one
because there were no
goal. We
Minotaurs.
weren't gonna
Remember?
do this
That's an
if
old
we weren't
internet
gonna be
meme.
able to do it right.
Oh, I didn't.
Our partners
I
at
didn't know that.
Virtuous went
Yeah,
above and
it was
beyond
like a
to
really
bring
old
our vision
screenshot.
to
You know how they have like fake
The
secrets in
care
video
and love
games
they've poured
back in the
into
day?
Oblivion Remastered
It's like
is
fight the
absolutely
Minotaur
breathtaking.
in Oblivion.
Welcome to
The
Paris,
snow.
and welcome to
Some
Virtuous.
Minotaur.
So they just add
Our
the
team
Minotaur
here
for the
has been
meme? That's
hard
kind
at
of
work
cool.
delivering
Yeah,
the best
I guess
remastered
so.
Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
I don't know, Kobe. That looks like a white guy. He doesn't look very Indian to me. Are you sure?
We
No.
wanted to make the remaster
I'm not sure,
friendly
but-
to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
Oh, Minotaurs are in Oblivion? What am I thinking of then? Isn't there a fake meme? Was it a different game?
About time someone.
Or is chat trolling me now? I have no idea. It's chat we're talking about.
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing.
Okay, so there are Minotaurs in Oblivion.
From
What the
unleashing
fuck
the
is the
dangerous
meme
winds
then?
of
I'm so
destruction.
confused. It was not a
What is the
Skyrim
Oblivion
meme.
crisis?
It was something else.
What
I've
happened
never
to the
heard of it.
previous
I don't-
Emperor of
I don't
Citadel?
know. I never played to
Why
level
are there only
30. I
8
don't fucking
divines
know.
instead of 9?
I got bored.
In addition to the
I don't even know how far
remaster
in, but
contains
not
Boost
level
to level
30.
90 instantly.
including story expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
Wow, they actually remastered the DLC. That I'm impressed somehow. That guy has bug eyes. Don't show him. He
Look me
looks
in the
like
eyes.
he looks like an Oblivion NPC, but minus the Down syndrome.
Project for me, right?
Just widen his face a little.
I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for.
That guy looks like an Oblivion NPC.
Oblivion was
Yeah.
my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path.
All right, that looked
There
uncanny.
will be blood
Talk for
and
2
death
seconds
before
already.
the
That
end.
face animation looked weird.
Whack.
Oh, Zowie. Get ready to do that 20 times.
Those, is all they changed the graphics, or do we know?
I heard from the older leaks they changed the melee
The
combat a
technology
little.
we used to create the original
I don't know
was
if they talk
cutting edge
about
at the
that in
time,
this.
but tools have come a long way since then.
Yeah, cutting edge, but the graphics were never cutting edge. I mean, if you look at Doom 3 or like Metroid Prime, which both came out like 2 years earlier, it looks way better than Oblivion. It's just the scale. The scale of the game is what's impressive.
We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the word logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
The brush opens a portal into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or eternity.
We've leveraged nearly every major
a little
feature
weird.
from the latest version of Unreal
A little strange. Speared was too thick.
was to push the visuals to the next level.
Okay, skip ahead. Skip.
All right, sure,
We're
sure.
showing the same things now. We get it. The game looks pretty.
I mean, that's probably all this is for 19 minutes. All right, we'll look at the character creation.
Unreal tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig, and textures. As a result,
Okay,
all
well,
races, including
at least the
Arconians,
NPCs
orcs,
look
and
like
Jits,
creatures that could exist, unlike all being like weird
Dude, they have those
incest
weird
clones.
smiles still, though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's just Oblivion
We
for
have
you.
access to so many modern
Oh my
rendering
god.
features. You'll
Can
see
we
them
stop
in
showing
something as
devs? I don't want to
simple
see
as
what
running through a
developers
forest.
look like anymore.
Insects flying around.
Back in the closet.
They
fish
base the
swimming in the
NPCs
water,
off themselves.
light filtering through the leaves.
Yeah.
Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
Wow, he's Zowie. He blocked too late in the example gameplay.
It's not just
Did they not like get a slightly better player to show that off?
No.
It's UI and UX. It's audio.
Well, at least the UI looks mostly the same. That's
We've
good.
updated features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim. So it's the
Okay,
best of both worlds.
so let's hope they fix the level scaling, which was the most
that's
dog
neat.
shit part of the
We
game,
were able
infamously.
to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations.
Oh, waifu right there.
There's
I don't
more
want to kill that.
separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish. Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. You know, it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern.
This is way more high effort than I thought it would be, given it was shadow dropped.
Yeah, well, it's been worked on for a long time. That said, look at the... Again, I don't know why they desaturate everything. I want it to be as green as possible. Oblivion is like the green game. It's green.
Now, the
Yeah.
third-person perspective is
Give me
all
an
the same
optional
control
piss
you get
filter
from
and
the
I'd be
first-person
happy.
view.
Yeah.
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race
Oh, God.
represented in the game now sounds unique.
Why? You know what? Where's like someone needs to make it that's like where every character is attractive except the people who are supposed to be ugly.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice. and
Stop with the
creepy at same
aliens.
Stop. You violated
I
the
feel
law.
like that's the whole
You violated
vibe
the law.
of Oblivion now.
Yes.
Stop right there, criminals.
Uncanny demon NPCs.
Yep, a land of the incest. Yeah, look at him, Shield Gorath. It doesn't look right. That doesn't look right.
We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Yeah, and by the best, like, literally anyone can do it, because that's how the shitty guild quests always work.
You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your
Bethesda will not let you fail. Failure is, makes you sad, maybe. And you are not allowed to be sad in Bethesda games.
Yes.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because there was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint. In fact, all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from
Wait,
scratch.
could you not sprint in
And that has a
Oblivion?
huge impact
No.
from the very beginning of the game.
Huh.
Every single updated or
Okay,
new
well that's a
feature
good
was
change.
implemented
I don't.
with the player in mind.
Slower
It all comes
movement
down
is
to
always
what
cringe.
makes Oblivion Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini games are the mini games. Those are so iconic.
At least
to
in a
Oblivion.
single player game.
How's it go again?
Like lockpicking.
I'm thinking of
You can put a fresh coat of
what was it,
paint on it,
Halo?
but you can't change it
They
too
added
much
sprinting
because it's
too,
part of the
and
Yeah.
core
people got
experience.
upset.
Yeah, it was an armor ability
returning to
in
Cyrodiil,
Reach,
or
and then
you're a
in
newcomer.
4 it was
I'm
just
going to follow
standard.
you and
Yeah.
watch you
God,
and
look at the
worship
Adoring fan. He looks so
ground you walk
fucked.
You will instantly feel at home.
Why is he that fucked?
It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully
I hate that the
handcrafted
monsters are better looking than the
It's about
people.
time. Do you
What
know
the
how
fuck
long
is
it's
that? Dude, stop. And people wonder why they want to fuck monsters and not people.
Oblivion is a core part.
If people looked like Oblivion NPCs, the human race would die out, or there'd be a bunch of weird hybrid. Wait, someone had an Artorias statue in the Bethesda office? Traitor?
that it was.
I told you it looked
The
like Dark
effort that we
Souls.
put into it,
Yeah.
the sort of the-
Well, yeah,
the
they
love
should have
that went
fucking
into
made
it,
Elder
it comes
Scrolls
across
Dark
on the
Souls. It'd be
screen.
better than this shit.
To have worked on something that people care
I
about,
flip flop
where
so
you're in a
hard
position
when
where
it
you
comes to
can
like any
remaster it.
Souls like related shit all the
privilege.
time. It's like I'm
Yeah.
sick of Souls likes, but I
introduce
love
this
dark
game to a
fantasy, so
new
I'm just like,
generation
yeah,
of
make more dark
players.
fantasy shit.
I feel so lucky.
I thought you hated Berserk.
They jump back into the remaster.
That's
you
like
know-
the ultimate dark fantasy.
No, I only hate Almighty Lolly, not Berserk. You know?
Oblivion gates look
They
absolutely.
keep showing the Minotaurs, and I feel like I'm being
Just gonna
Mandela
find themselves
affected
lost in the
super
world.
hard. You know what I mean?
Even if it's just the
Yeah,
music, for
I've
example,
never
just
heard of the
walking
meme you're
around for
talking
half
about.
an hour
Yeah,
in
it must be
world,
for a
you
different
feel
game. I don't know.
something.
It's not for
And
Skyrim.
that's
People are saying it was for Skyrim, and it's not.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like it's an
That's your
intangible
girlfriend.
thing, but it's
Soon.
like it's new, it's fun.
The
Like, it's
desperation will
exciting
never
again.
get that bad, I
But it's
promise.
ultimately the same game.
I wasn't talking about
There's a
her.
lot
I was
of
talking about the
respect for
horse.
what was
Oh, the
before.
horse.
Fans will
Okay.
appreciate that.
Now you're on to something.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios,
And virtuous.
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work
It's
on this
not
remaster
green
and
anymore.
bring it to a new generation of players.
They hate
has been an
green.
incredible
Oh, there's
experience.
some green.
We were
It's
too
just got
excited
weird
to put it
lighting
in your
in a lot
hands
of.
and didn't wanna just
I don't know
show
if
it
it's a
off to
time
you
of day
and then
thing
make
or
you have to
what.
wait.
Yeah, it might just
The
be
best part of my job is that I get to be the
having
one to
real
announce that the
lighting
Oblivion
makes everything look
Remastered
darker
will
at
be
anything
available
other than peak daylight.
Yeah.
today.
Dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Shadow drop.
They've been talking about the shadow drop thing for months. That leak really kind of took wind out of their sails.
Born 87 years ago. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. This is the 27th of Last Seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. This is only
Hooray.
the beginning. Worse is
Dun, dun,
yet to
dun.
come. Looks clear.
They're really trying to make the intro epic right there.
Yeah.
That's like the
I
first
can't believe
5
they
minutes.
spoiled him dying.
Yeah, I know.
In the trailer, that's fucked up.
Oh my god, the elf genocider Giga Chad.
Here you must find your own path. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
There you go.
Right.
Out
Are you
now.
gonna buy it?
Already did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Was it fun? Did you have fun?
yeah. Right before. No, the only reason we started late is because I was finishing up the video, the Last of Us 2 video, which I guess we'll talk about episode 2 soon, since you actually watched, some of it.
I watched the most important scene.
Yeah. All right, we'll cover some other minor news, then we'll get to Last of Us 2 episode 2 last. All right. First off, we have RuneScape Dragon Wilds released, a crafty buildy game that costs money. So
Yay.
I don't know. Is this just this trailer doesn't even really have gameplay, I don't think. Oh well, here, I'll show off this part.
They'll never see it coming.
Dragon.
Oh, he's Owie. I saw diversity already. That's how you know it's modern JGX.
Yep.
It's sad that something like this would actually be successful when it has nothing that RuneScape fans want in it. You know?
Well, that's because it's not. I mean, they probably just made a game and then slapped RuneScape's name on it because they know it'd sell better.
Yep.
Just a Valheim clone.
Many
I think
such
that's what
cases.
Valheim is one of those crafty buildy type games.
Yeah, this just looks like slop. Pure slop. Soulless slop.
Did you buy this one?
Flop out of 10. Nope. No, I ain't
Damn.
waste money on that shit. Alright, and then I already watched this on stream, but this is Bloober Team's new game, Chronos, The New Dawn. It kind of looks like Dead Space a little bit, and I guess it's got time travel or some shit. I'll skip ahead a little bit just to show, like, the gameplay. But, in case you forgot, these are the guys who made the Silent Hill 2 remake, so... they can't be trusted. I reviewed their game before the Silent Hill 2 remake, The Medium, and that was mediocrity. Just peak mediocrity. So, even just looking at the shooting here, you can kind of tell, like, people are comparing it to Callisto Protocol, which is, that's the worst thing you can be compared to. And yeah, that's probably more accurate than saying it's
Well,
Dead
as long as it
Space.
doesn't have the shitty, like, melee combat, then it won't be
Yeah.
as bad as Callisto.
That's
Protocol.
true. The melee combat was so unbelievably bad. That's when I lost faith in, like, any other reviewers that aren't me. And that there were multiple people who didn't even mention how brain dead the melee was. I'm like, do you guys even give a fuck about, like, the playing part of video games?
Because the whole game is brain dead to them, because they play on the easiest difficulty. So it's like, it's no different than the rest of the game.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
Ow. I don't know, it just looks kind of generic.
Yep. Many such cases. I'm sure they'll remake Silent Hill 3 or some other Konami thing next. And it will, retards, not naming any names, but, one retard in particular who doesn't like me, likes Silent Hill 2 remake. It's just like, okay, I mean, just admit you're a soulless golem, I suppose. That's fine. Alright, so there you go.
Whoa, what's that in the top right-hand corner?
Oh my god, Magic Player rates insane Yu-Gi-Oh! Draw cards featuring Covert Go Blue.
Oh my god, I wonder what he thinks.
Yeah. Those are good videos.
I know. I also watched those.
Okay, hold on. I have to make sure, yeah, the window's fine if I go full screen. Anyway, so this is kind of like more minor news, but Xbox Game Pass downgraded from killer app to just another option by Phil Spencer. So comments from Xbox boss Phil Spencer suggest Xbox Game Pass is no longer as important to the business as it once was. So, yeah, I mean, I think they're kind of subtly admitting that, like, the whole gaming version of Netflix has not been that much of a success. I mean, I'm sure they made a bunch of money, but at the same time, like, it's it was basically implied that Microsoft didn't want to make consoles anymore and they would just be a service. And it's like, okay, if they're saying that Game Pass is not that important to them, clearly those plans didn't pan out, and they're probably still going to make consoles. So,
yeah, didn't was that leak real or fake when they we talked about it on one of the other Chudcasts, said they were making a handheld.
Oh yeah, I don't know if that was real or not, but I do recall that people talking about that.
I'm surprised Game Pass failed. I hear people talk
Well, I don't
about
think
it
it's a
sometimes.
failure, but it probably just it isn't like, it's not Netflix. You know what I mean? They wanted it to be Netflix, but it's just not that successful. You know, I'm sure they make money on it, but I don't have numbers here.
I guess the Netflix of games beat them to the punch.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
Apple TV Plus.
Here we go. For years, Game Pass has been missing growth targets, and Microsoft's reticence to share exact subscriber numbers tells its own story. It did confirm in early 2024 that it had 34 million Game Pass subscribers, which sounds relatively impressive until you realize that's only 9 million more than 2 years prior. That's still way too many. 34 million people who I need to bash over the head. Just, 34 million must die, as they say.
Is it really that bad? Isn't it just kind of like a cheap games?
Why not you just fucking pirate at that point? I don't know. You're already not owning your games. I suppose if
Like,
you have it on Xbox, but there's not, like, the actual Xbox consoles themselves are a failure. I'm sure shit ton of those are on PC. Those
Yeah, but dude,
subscriptions
people
are.
can't figure out how to use a fucking emulator, and you think they can figure out how to pirate?
Well, yeah, but no, normies are just like us. They have layers to peel back. You don't get it. You're just a narcissist. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm responding to some retards
Alright.
in particular.
Alright.
They know who I'm talking to. No, they're just like us. It's fine. No. You're just an narcissist.
Ogres
Though.
have layers. You're
No,
an onion.
normies are no different than us. Okay, last piece of news. Stellar Blade was selling $3,600 ultra realistic statues of Eve and Taki.
sold out.
And they sold out. $3,600. And they sold
Wait,
out.
dude, did you see the fucking life-sized Gardevoir plush?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
I think
Do
that's
we
sold
have
out,
a demonstration of this? Yeah, hold on. Let's just see what these look like up close, I guess.
This music does not fit at all.
Yeah, no. They should have played some from the game, but maybe they couldn't get the music. Yeah, there you go.
Wait, but I want to see it next to something for scale.
Yeah, what's the scale? It probably is in the description. Alright, hold on, we can see.
아름다움을 피오로 잘 만드는 사례도 있기 때문에 이번 작품은 JND가 스텔라 블레이드라는 IP를 만나 우리의 장점을 마음껏 드러낸 멋진 작업의 순간이었다고 생각합니다.
Oh, there it is.
Alright, well, there you go. That wasn't really news, but I was getting desperate. I'm like, we gotta talk about some shit this week. Alright, because it's only been 28 minutes.
Whoa, what's that in the top right-hand corner?
What, is that us? Oh my god.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
We
I wonder
need
what
to
they're talking about.
Talking about a Joel in one happening right here. Now, I got to be careful. Obviously, I can't really show the episode that I somehow obtained a recording of. Who knows how? I don't know. Totally legally, obviously. But
You found it.
yeah, I found it. But,
It was in the mailbox.
maybe I'll just show, like, little bits. I obviously can't show, like, just screenshots effectively is all I can show you. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about episode 2 of the last 2, even though I'm literally about to release a video for this, so I won't talk too much in detail. You know, conflict of interest and all that. But, so, they did it. Boys, they fucking did it. Let me, Can I get a screenshot of her with the golf club? I wish the fucking media player app wasn't so dog shit. All right, she's getting a feel for it right there. She's feeling it up. Hold on. Can I skip like just a few seconds? No, that's way more than a few seconds. Come on. Okay, there we go. So you can see right here just how small she is. This is a normal sized woman.
Yeah, dude, they fucked it up so bad. It makes the
That's
scene
not
seem
Abby.
like silly.
Yes, it is silly. It is silly. All right, hold on. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here's our Abby. This is supposed to be the Roid monster. Literally just average woman. Absolutely unreal.
Yeah, and of course Ellie gets to be a hideous monster, but our hero Abby has to be a regular woman. It's just not fair.
Yep. If she had big titties, I'd be on her side 100%, but they fucked up. They couldn't go all the way. Oh well. Regardless, so it gets even dumber because like they play out the scene a little differently. Well, one, she lectures Joel for like 5 fucking minutes, which is so bad. Like you were there for that, so you saw that.
Yeah, and he doesn't say anything because he's a pussy. He's just like chilling, staring into the abyss. Like he doesn't even look like he's acting at that point. He's just kind of like he's thinking about like the rest of his day.
Yeah, and I want to show this. So Abby manages to snap the golf club on Joel, which is like ridiculous. Again, tiny woman somehow breaks the golf club just hitting Joel's leg. And then what does she do? She punches him in the face like 100 times. Like this is just fucking ridiculous. I mean, again, I'm pausing for copyright, but like just look at this shit. The fucking bones in her hand would be dust. I mean, legitimately, it's so stupid. It's fucking bad, man. But I guess she finishes off Joel in a kind of interesting way. We'll show that. All right, hold on. Yes. Okay, so he tells her to finish it. Yeah. Here we go. So, again, just pause it for the copyright and all that. Hold on. I should be able to play like, at least 4 seconds at a time, but I'm not risking it, because the content ID is, it's not like I'm mixing clips. All right, so hold on. I don't remember how long they dragged this out. Let me skip forward and then back. Okay.
There it is.
Yeah, wait. Fuck, I skipped too far forward because I want to show her stabbing him. Hold on. The suspense is killing chat, I'm sure. All right, hold on. Okay, here it is. Just one more unpause. No, god damn it, stop reaction shotting her ugly ass face. Do it, yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's how Abby kills
Was
Joel
that where
on the
that you
show.
made all of chat vomit repeatedly?
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to see Bella Ramsey's face that many times. I know, torture. But so yeah, there you go. The show.
Wouldn't this scene be so much better if it was like John Cena in a wig, or
yeah,
someone who could actually be Abby?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Yeah,
fucked
John
it up,
Cena
dude.
as Abby. That'd be pretty good.
It would be good.
I'm with you. So the other thing we'll talk about, they added a filler B plot to this episode because they're like, what the normies are not just gonna watch Joel get tortured for like 20 minutes or whatever. Even though in the game it's actually a pretty short scene in the game, but
Yeah, it was longer in the movie or the TV
in the show. Yeah, it's
movie.
longer in the show. Yeah. But anyway, so what happens is. This is what happens in the game, right? Like, Abby disturbs a horde, they chase her, they collapse the fence, Joel saves her. What's new is like fungus in the pipes in Jackson. And somehow, like a fucking hive mind, the zombies, like, follow the pipe. Like, they show it right here. Hold on. I went too far. Okay. So he hacks this open. Any second now, retard. Come on. Why is this show? There we go. So, again, for copyright, just got to keep pausing it like this. And then, okay, so here's the cordyceps. Somehow it grew into the pipes. It works like a fucking hive mind. And so the zombie army all follows it and attacks the town. And it's like Season 8 of Game of Thrones. The absolute dog shit White Walker army attack shit is what they do. It's so fucking dumb. I'm not going to talk about why it's dumb because it's like a major part of my video. But let's just say like they have no siege defense at all except they have rifles and they have oil barrels. That's it. They have no way of stopping the zombies from literally attacking the doors or the walls. No, nothing. No defenses except they shoot them. No explosives. The flamethrowers are inside and they're dog shit like video game flamethrowers that only shoot like 10 feet. You know, it's shit like that. It's bad, man. It's fucking bad, dude. It's not good. It's not good, dude. It's bad.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, so, you know, and there's like, the bloater is like a juggernaut, and they have this completely pointless scene where it like chases Tommy into an alley, and he's like, oh my god, I'm running out of fire! Oh my god, no! And then he just kills it, and it's pointless. It's like, oh, he got it. Wow. Intense. I just realized I wasn't screen sharing any of this to you. Are you watching on this?
Yeah, I'm watching on your stream.
Yeah, hold on. I'll fix it.
I'm used to it. That's how.
I'm sorry. I gotta change the
Go back
input
old
every
school.
time because I'm not actually sharing my monitor.
Well, you're afraid I'm going to see something? I can just walk over there and look at your monitor.
Well, do you want to be on camera? I don't.
No, I'm saying, why are you hiding your monitor?
You
Just
never know.
Screen share your whole monitor.
You never know.
wallpaper
So yeah,
food.
there's not much. No, you already know that. You walk over to my
That's what I'm
computer
saying.
every day.
What are you hiding
then? I don't know. Something. I don't know if there's anything else to talk about. They cut out the lesbian love scene because it's supposed to be Ellie and Big Schnoz smoke dank herb over here, and they cut that out. It's not in. There's no dank herb.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like, why'd they even keep this room in here? Like, it's pointless. I mean, they referenced the Eugene guy again, which I didn't even mention in the video because it doesn't matter. But that's it. Like, they ignore the weed, and then they chill and do nothing. So, yeah, the show's dead. That's just a long way of saying no one's watching the show anymore after that. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, if our mom's any indication of how normies will react, there's no way they'll watch after this episode. Because
Yeah,
they
I know.
actually like Joel, and they don't care about anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, he's the main character. People keep saying Ellie's the main character. No. She's literally a plot device in the first game.
Literally.
So, no. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Dude, we're only 37 minutes in, and I already ran out of things for news. So I guess we'll talk about...
All right, we should pick one individual chat member and bully him.
Okay, that's easy. All right, who said something retarded? That doesn't take long. Give it a few seconds. Someone will say something stupid.
me. I love.
I guess we could react to another Doom the Dark Ages trailer, I suppose. I mean, what else is there to even show? I mean, we know what the game is.
Wait, what is it? What's Dune the Dark Ages?
The new Doom game.
Oh, Doom. I thought you said Dune.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like we
Sure, I'll
know
pull
what's
it up.
happening in Doom. But sure, pull it up. Fuck it.
Yeah, killing demons. There you go. Redditering it up. Oh,
I just
hold
want to
on.
see if there's actual
I gotta-
levels now, or if
I
it's
have-
just more arenas.
Yeah, I have to reshare my screen again because it's a different input.
Yeah, maybe just share your whole fucking monitor, you
Never.
stupid-
That's a secret.
I'm gonna find all of your files.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer should be guided.
They lied to us. And now he has a leash.
He's not one of us.
Our enemy is divided. The time is now.
They fear him, and so your dominion over hell is not absolute.
Avoid the Slayer. Focus on breaking humans first.
That demon, he's after something. That much power in Hell's hands. None of us would survive.
Are they really trying to have a plot in Doom?
Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck.
Bishop Creed.
Oh my god, a girl boss.
Oh my god.
Launch the Slayer.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
Kind of looks like Halo.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how much slower it looks than Eternal. It's just, I'm sure gonna piss off people like Under the Mayo. I'm jizzing
Maybe
because
the game will actually sell.
yeah, I hate Doom Eternal, so I'm jizzing over here that I got what I wanted for once.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like real levels. I don't see any arena combat going on.
Yeah. I guess we got crossbow BFG because it's in La Paz, dude. All right.
Neat.
Oh, that's
May
a game.
15th. Oh, that's soon.
Yep, that is soon. The year's
It's on
going
Game
fast.
Pass.
It's on Game Pass. That is a thing.
I thought you said Game Pass was a waste of money.
It is. I'm gonna buy this.
What do you mean? You buying just this game is more than Game Pass.
Yes. And
do you see my point? Wouldn't it be
No.
cheaper just to do a month of Game Pass?
Wrong, because I'll forget I have it, and then I'll be subscribed forever. That's
Okay,
how they
but
get
that's
you.
being retarded. How's
No, that's everyone has that problem. I had to make sure to. I manually had to uninstall Ubisoft Plus about 100 fucking times. Then, of course, I forgot when Assassin's Shadows came out. It's how did I forget when I had to deal with that so many times? I have no idea.
I don't know. I think it looks fun, but who knows if it'll actually be good or not.
Yeah. You can literally just get a month of it and turn off recurring billing. Yeah, I'm aware, but why? First of all, it's more expensive to do just 1 month. That's how all these subscription services get you. You fucking cuck who can't do math, but also.
What do you mean? Don't they do like a deal where it's like $1?
What if I
for the
ever
first
want to
month?
play it? No, they stopped doing that years ago. You didn't hear how bad they got scammed by the $1 thing?
Well, yeah, I mean, duh.
Yeah, yeah, no, they stopped doing that years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are scamming him hard, as they should be. Yeah, so that's it for gaming news. Well, I guess we can talk about. We can't even talk about the 1991 games because, spoiler, I didn't finish Super Castlevania 4. Wah. Yet again,
Isn't that game only
failed.
like 2 hours long?
Yeah, probably closer to 3, but yeah. I wasn't cheesing with save states. I only loaded a couple times. I wanted to try and do it legit, but the fucking platforming, the third level, was starting to piss me off, so I did eventually. Wait, what did I do with my other one?
When does
Hold on.
Expedition 33 come out?
That's Croc. Where's Expedition 33 comes out this week, I believe. That's Breakers. Where's my other? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's it? I'm moving. I should have done this before Chudcast.
Also, Sonic Game of the Year. Oh yeah, for 1991. No, that game sucks. No, it's okay.
No, I like Super Castlevania 4 more than Sonic, that's for sure. I'll probably finish Super Castlevania 4 later because I actually kind of liked it. I just ran out of time, and the only reason I ran out of time is because I streamed 3 times this week for no reason. I wouldn't say no reason, because if you listen to my embarrassing story, where I was incredibly antisocial and an autist at the 80s concert, which people were making up shit about that, by the way. Like, I didn't even talk about it that long, and retards are playing telephone. Like, you literally have a recording of me speaking. I never said anyone tried to talk to me, you fucking retards. Again, kind of talking to specific people. It's like, no, those fucking boomers didn't want to talk to me. I mean, Mom started rambling about her shit, about how great she is and all that, which I don't think they appreciated. But, no, they didn't try to talk to me.
That's sad.
Yeah, the music in this level is awesome.
Conversation.
I wish the rest of the soundtrack was as good as this level, but it's not.
What are you showing? Oh, you're showing Castlevania.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, you can't see this. Fucking
Yeah, I
hell,
can't
this
see
is
anything 'cause
annoying.
You're a weirdo who doesn't want me to see your
No,
desktop.
you don't. You're not allowed to see my desktop.
How much food did you have on your desktop that I can't see it?
Nothing. There's nothing on there.
There's nothing on there. I just can't see, even though I could literally walk over there and see.
Listen, you can't see me naked either. You know what's under there. What do you want?
The point is, you're fucking making this a problem for some reason.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't know. This game's good for sure. This is definitely. I mean, I probably didn't play Castlevania 3 long enough to really have a strong opinion on it, but this is my favorite of the ones we played for sure.
Oh yeah, no, this is the best Castlevania so far, 100%. The other ones are shitty NES games, and no one should bother playing.
Oh, yeah, right here, I was trying to figure out how to use a weapon. It's on R1 for some reason. Here, let's just skip ahead a bit. But yeah, the track in the first level is easily the best one for sure. But I love you being able to swing the whip in random directions, even though it does less damage. It's still occasionally useful.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was just getting an ass beating right there because it does like no damage. But yeah, you can kill the Medusa heads in this one. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, good call.
I don't know. It's got a great fucking visual design. You know, the aesthetic. I mean, is really strong. The bosses are weirdly kind of easy.
Yeah, they're a joke. You can face tank all of them if you have full health.
Yeah, the only one that I got fucked on was the two-headed dragon, but that's just because I died and couldn't get the axe back. Like, once you just throw axes, then it's fine.
Yeah.
But, little hedgehog dudes. Love the little hedgehog dudes.
Sonic.
Yep. Let's see. I'm trying to think of things to talk about, because it is pretty similar. It's pretty similar to the other ones. You can swing up, which swinging up is OP in certain parts. Like, almost like the level design isn't really designed around it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, they'll have enemies directly above you, and then you just swing up, and they have no chance of hurting you.
I know it's only been probably 2 months since I played, maybe a month, but I honestly don't remember the game like at all. I remember liking it.
Yeah.
I barely remember anything.
I got an ass beating right here.
The mold holes in my brain.
I have the fucking fatigue holes where I keep playing, because I procrastinate so much, I keep playing these games when I'm fucking tired. Hold on, I skipped too far back. Yeah, here we go. Oh, because I killed it in 10 seconds. I'm like, where was my attempt where I killed Medusa? Oh, it was 10 seconds. That's why.
Yep.
Yeah, just spam the cross. Honestly, I didn't care enough to try and hold on to the cross, but the cross is so obviously the best. You know, I mean, I'm sure Time Stop is still OP, but I only picked it up like twice, so. This level, the third level, is the fucking difficulty spike because the platforming is so dog shit. I game over twice.
Nice. Oh yeah, I do remember this part. This part's fucked.
Yeah, I game over twice in going up this fucking waterfall because, I mean, it's just fucking stupid. I'll show, like, the swinging from the swinging mechanic is bad. Like, what they should have done is they should have had a part where you just swing and there's, like, no danger and then you just fuck with the mechanic. You know what I mean? Because the way that it works is, like, you can release from it in 3 ways. You can drop straight down, jump straight up, or jump forward. Which, you know, obviously just kind of depends on what input on the D-pad you're putting in, right? But, like, it's so finicky, and you, like, drop... Wherever you currently are in the swing is where you drop. Unless you jump forward. So, like, when you're trying to do a precise jump... Like, this is the jump I believe I died, like, 2 or 3 times on, which is this one. Because, like, if you let go too late, you instant die. Oh, yep, you let go too early, you just drop straight down like that.
That one's not that bad. You just have to let go when you're actually visibly above it. But you were, you kind of, like, waited.
No, but it's because...
slowed down.
No, like I said, it's because if you're holding forward, then you jump forward and jump past it and die. But if you...
you should just let go right then.
Yeah,
right then.
I know. I'm just saying. Shut the fuck
Shut
up.
the fuck up then. No.
No, I'm saying the reason I kept fucking it up is because there's no explanation for how releasing from the chain works. You know, the worst jump is further in the level. I'll just show my other recording since I game overed. Like I said, I game overed. But there's a jump that's even worse. We'll skip. Yeah, okay. It's, no, it was before this. Hold on, it's like right before this. So this room I got very familiar with. This is like I was getting so fucking pissed.
The streaming again.
Oh
today.
yeah, sorry. It's
Can't
because
see anything.
it's because I had
You're
to.
scared of me seeing something. I don't know what, but something.
Yeah, I just have my dick behind all of the tabs.
You just your desktop backgrounds is your penis.
Yeah, it's my. I don't know why. I thought it's a good idea. But anyway, I make the jump just fine here. But when I get pissed, I start fucking this up. So, or no. It's okay. I was wrong. It's right past this. But I died in that jump too. But okay, so this ring right here. Another part of the swing mechanic is how far away you are when you grab it affects how long your rope is, right? Which makes sense. But I mean, it's kind of one of those things. It's less like, look at that. See, I grabbed it too close, so I have nowhere to swing from. So you have to back up, and then, right there you go. I did that.
You did a little. You kind of fucked yourself.
Yeah, because I'm panicking because I know you can instant die anytime. So anyway, whatever. I fuck a bunch of times. I get to the dragon. Yep, there you go. I die right there because I freaked out. Because I thought I was already dead, so I just kind of like, hold on, we'll rewind. So I basically thought I was dead already, so I started just hitting buttons.
Yeah, that's brutal. You would have killed him.
Yep.
Easy.
The next time, yeah, and I died like 2 more times for no reason right here. And then this time, I believe I no-hit him. Yeah, I fucking no-hit the dragon this time, because I'm just like, alright, I'll just fucking focus, you know? My ADHD is my greatest enemy when it comes to these fucking games. Because it's like, this is super easy. Literally, all you have to do is jump the first triple water ball, and then duck the second one, and then that's it. That's the whole fight. But anyway, so, you know, I keep playing. These fucking flippy platforms piss me off. This is when I started using save states a little bit more. Because, like, you have, like, you have probably...
Oh, yeah, those are fucked.
Yes.
Yeah, now I'm remembering those.
Yeah, you have, like, less than a quarter of a second to immediately jump as soon as you touch some of the green rotating platforms. It's fucking ridiculous. I was hammering X and I still got flipped and killed. And the problem is, it's like trial and error gameplay where you don't know how long it's going to take before they flip. Like, right there.
Yeah.
Right, look at that. There's no fucking time. You can't react. You have to just jump.
Yeah.
Anyway. So that pissed me off. Oh, I got really tilted right here.
Stairs in general, yeah.
I got so tilted because, like, I grabbed the whip upgrade and I'm like, all right, let's kill this guy. Nope. He just
instant dead. I love how the stairs aren't solid if you're not walking up them.
Yep. And then this boss doesn't even matter. It's just as soon as you realize, oh, he drops things that hurt you when you hit him. And that's just the only mechanic to it.
Yeah.
And then this room, I actually save-saved here because, like, I didn't completely understand what was happening.
I couldn't fucking figure this one out. I'm like, when you see it, you know, turn all the way, I thought you had to jump.
Yeah, me too. I did the same thing. Yeah, and it's just instant death. But no, you're supposed to kill all the Medusa heads and then it flips again.
Yeah,
like,
dude, I was like, how am I fucking this up? This doesn't even look that hard of a jump. But
yeah.
But it's the game being old and shitty, kind of.
Yeah, I did the same thing basically. Well, that time I just died.
Off you go.
But, you know, game over. Whatever. So eventually, you figure out you kill him. Then you get this cool mode 7 like rotatey room. I like that. Oh, I died. Good shit. Yeah. I always find the perfect place to skip to die. Let's see. Yeah, I like this room too. That's pretty fun. I don't know. The designs for a bunch of the shit is cool. Again, it's just a very visually pleasing game. Yeah, big boulder guy that you hit him and he gets small. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, this is another one of the bosses. I'm pretty sure if you just keep hitting him and using invincibility frames, you don't even have to move.
Yeah. I more or less did that. This is like a mini level where you just walk to Dracula's castle. This level pissed me the fuck off because it's just full of like shit that just hits you, like the bats that go in a perfect like diagonal line to hit you. And the room after this is like fucking. I was getting tilted because it was like 2 a.m. when I was playing this because I'm like, I'm not gonna have time to beat this, I don't think, but I'll at least play as far as I can. Oh yeah,
You made it pretty far.
yeah, I'm close to the end. Like I'm sure I could finish it like today if I want. I would just go back and play the last like 2 levels. But yeah, this room too, my ADHD fucked me where I just jumped for no reason because I just couldn't stand it anymore.
Yeah, you don't want to wait.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was like, it's probably like right after this. Hold on. Yeah. I knew it. Hold on. Yeah, I bet it's like right here. Yeah, why did I jump?
Yeah.
There's literally no reason.
You just don't feel like waiting.
I'm like, I'm tired of waiting. Can we just get this over with? Alright, yeah, no, but this room is fucked where they have like ghosts that like circle around you. They got those weird things that bounce. I didn't even realize you could kill them at first. The things that they bounce off the walls and chase you. Yeah, those things.
Oh,
yeah, I didn't even.
Dude, I didn't know you could kill those.
Oh, really? Yeah, you can kill those.
I think I just walked past them.
Yeah, and I'm just getting an ass beating here. Because it doesn't really look like you're hurting them when you hurt them, but yeah, you can
Yeah,
kill
exactly. It just seems like an obstacle.
them. Let's see. I got fucked by
Dude,
that
I think
flipping
you're almost
spike
beat
thing.
it.
I know. I had 2 more levels. That was it. I was on the 9th stage. I think was when, right at the start of the 9th stage. So I stopped. Let's see. Yeah, the red skeletons come back up. They have those weird ghost arm things that make the dudes materialize. Oh, the tables attack you. Gotta love that. Fucking killer tables. I don't know, it's just fun. Again, it's a good game. Creative. Yeah, well, this is the last boss I fought, I think. Or no, I must have played another level. It's another 10 minutes. Yeah, the ghosts.
It is funny, like compared to the other games where like the Grim Reaper was like literally fucking impossible. The bosses are so easy in this one.
Yeah. I kind of like it. I mean, they're not really meant to be their own challenge.
Dude, I definitely like it better. I fucking hated that shit in the other ones.
Yeah.
It's annoying as shit. Especially, dude, the fucking Frankenstein in one of the ones we played. I don't remember which one. He was annoying as fuck.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, this boss like was basically not even fucking boss. I only had 4 health going into this one. I just kind of spammed the cross. The cross is fucking broken. It's just stupid. Oh, look at that, 1 health. Oh, got him. There you go. Alright, and then what I do? Did I quit on this level or did I beat this level too? I was getting annoyed, I can tell you that. The dungeon was pissing me off. Yeah, I think I just quit here because I was too tired. This was yeah.
Those eye dudes are a bastard.
Yep. Yeah, good game though. I like this one. Definitely.
Yeah, I like that. I thought it was definitely the best Castlevania.
I'd have to play Rondo of Blood again to know if I like it better than this. I just remember playing as Maria, and she's a little girl who shoots like 2 birds out, and she was OP because she could do more damage and at a smaller hitbox. So it's like, you know, you're not even really playing it to play as Richter Belmont. You're playing as a little girl with birds. I don't know, it's stupid, but I liked it. Rondo of Blood. It was good. All right, and then
I feel like you played enough to have an opinion on it.
Yeah, and I guess the last thing we'll talk about is Frieren, since I watched a few more episodes. I'll watch more this week. I know I already said that, but I will watch more this week. I was fucking off and complaining about shit. I mean, we had like 3 pseudo doomer hour things in streams in a row, so I wasn't, you know, I didn't spend my free time wisely this week, other than working out a lot, but that was it. But yeah, Frieren. I'm not gonna give you the 3-episode synopsis. We'll just say all that basically happened is Stark joined the party. And yeah, I do like Stark. I think he's cool. He's a coward, but he's insanely strong. So that's kind of a goofy archetype, I suppose. It's weird though, like sometimes I forget I'm watching anime. I mean, I know from the art style, but it's very jarring that like in this universe, magic is just DBZ key blasts. I mean, yes, they have like, oh, I can conjure flowers or like blah blah blah. Why does every fucking conjuring need an individual spell, by the way? Like in maybe just for the sake of convenience, in Dungeons and Dragons, it's like, okay, conjure small food or, you know, heal poison or whatever. Whereas like in Frieren, there'd be a spell for literally every individual thing. But whatever, that doesn't matter. But when they're attacking things, it's giant Kamehamehas, and Stark, just, you know, normal ass looking dude, chops a giant fucking mountain basically with an axe slash. One shots the dragon, literally one shots. It's like, all right, well, okay. I the power levels here are fucking with my head because the show isn't about action. Obviously, there's not that much.
Yeah, that changes later.
Oh yeah, there's more action
especially the
later.
magic thing, because it's the whole Kamehameha shit is only Frieren and whatever the fuck her name is, the
Fern.
purple girl.
Yeah, Fern.
Yeah, Fern do that. The other mages do more traditional magic that you would think of from other stuff.
Okay, that's good, I guess.
Yeah.
They subverted my expectations, and because in the B plot of the last episode I saw, I was like, oh, we're gonna have to spend 2 years in this town before we're allowed to go north. And no, it turns out like they just let Frieren through because, you know, she's one of the heroes who saved the world. Oh. And that's pretty much where I stopped. So I'm on episode 7 now. So I'll probably watch like 5 episodes this week, I think, so that there's more to talk about. But I will say, yeah, the pacing is slowing down a little bit. I mean, Stark joining is the only thing of significance that happened in 3 episodes. So
yep.
So that's I expected that. There's only 28 episodes, so well, actually that's a decent amount given like how simple the quest is, I suppose. But
well, it's nowhere near over. I'll tell you that. It's like,
yeah, obviously, yeah. But yeah, I'm
this is
still
One Piece.
enjoying it.
When you get to episode 1000, they'll find whatever his name is, the hero guy, and bring him back to life.
Oh yeah, that's some people were bringing up in chat. Is Fern is a bitch to Stark for like no reason. Like I don't. At first, it's
because she likes him.
Yes, yeah, tsundere. I hate tsundere.
You're a tsundere. I'm a dere.
Yeah. I have no one to Findom though. Where's my broke neat GF who I spend money on and spread my hate to, you know?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's not too much else to talk about, I'll be honest. Like I didn't have it like you guys already know if you were here watching the streams what my week was, basically. I mean, after I made the Last of Us episode, I fucked off for like 2 days, then streamed 3 days in a row, and then, you know, barely had time to do these other things. That's pretty much it. I'll probably stream Oblivion Remastered, and I'll definitely be streaming Expedition 33, but yeah, I'll try and make more time to play the rest of the 1991 games and watch more Frieren, I suppose, instead of doing other stupid shit with my free time. All right, let's get to the super chats then. Hold on. Ellie's Potato Head, thanks $2. Crobcat already did an Oblivion video. Yep, yeah, just short one talking about it was showing the devs, the artists of Oblivion, and how they created the soul that Oblivion has by touching grass, basically. I mean, that's what it seemed like.
Are you streaming tonight?
No.
Just because it's been spammed like 300 times.
No, they really want me to play Breakers Ranked for some reason. They really... No, I'm releasing the Last of Us video, and then I'll just chill. I'll be chilling.
Okay.
Shaved Sheep, thanks to 5 gifted memberships. Mr. L3, thanks to the 10 months of membership. What's up, Chuds? Last of Us review / Oblivion stream. Yeah, I mean, that's more or less what this episode was. WizVision Productions, thanks to the $2. Finally, the only important stream happening today. True. Who cares about Oblivion Remastered? At least Potato Head, thanks $2. This release totally meant so we forgot Starfield. I see what you're saying. Yeah. So we will all forget about Starfield because Oblivion Remastered with this is awesome. Blah blah. Mickey Mouse's retarded brother, thanks for $5. They called him Peanuts because P stored in the nuts. Yeah,
True.
That makes sense. Mr. Marvin, thanks to the 11 euros. Soul versus Soulless. Yep. Yeah, green versus brown and volumetric fog and, you know, all that shit. Richard Hamble, thanks to $2. What's everyone's pronouns here today? Kill F slurs. I was gonna say it, but Irish Major Tom, thanks to Canadian. They did the Argonians dirty in this remaster. I already forgot what they look like.
They just look like big lizard guys. They
Maybe I
always
could
look like big lizard guys.
Hold on. Let me pull it up. Can we get some lizard faces in here?
No.
I'll read the next super chat. Hold on.
Detailed
Yeah, it's gonna be in
models.
this. It's gonna be
And
in
studying
this.
the latest technologies.
Go back.
We created.
Yeah, I don't know. Looks I suppose. Frayne Sustic, thanks to the €2. Have you seen the new Crobecat video? Yes. Yes, I did. It was fine. Nick808, thanks to the membership. Klaus Mystery, thanks to the 20 pesos. Look at that fire waifu, lol. Yeah, everyone knows the Atronarchs are way hotter than any of the, playable races. Someone insert the copy pasta about the guy who would get fire resistance just enough to hurt himself while he has sex because he likes the pain. Tiny Conspiracy, thanks to $10. Like a law in the US, if it says save the children, it will be about eating living infants. If Bethesda says the system will take the best parts of both Oblivion and Skyrim, it will ruin both. You might be right. I don't know. I'll have to see.
We're either good though. I actually like Skyrim's leveling because it's like Final Fantasy 2, the best Final Fantasy game.
Skyrim's leveling is fine until you min-max, and then you have no reason to level up anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's because, tying the skill level to your level was a mistake. They should have had standard EXP for your level and then skills level the way they already do.
Yeah, I've seen systems like that. Yeah, it's usually better. Ranger Boo, thanks to the $10. More Fallout Season 2 leaks. They're bringing in the Legion. My predictions that they will have the Legion be a stand-in for Trump and MAGA is coming true. Don't worry, though. I'll be reading into it, and so will you be when you see that. Bethesda and Amazon really can't help themselves. Yeah, of course. I hate the Fallout fans. Fallout show fans. I mean, I'm not even really a Fallout game fan anymore because they ruined it. How can you be a fan of something that isn't good anymore? I don't know. Delcatty Schizo, thanks to the $2. Debin, can you say I love you for my pal Sarah? Oh, God.
Which one's Sarah?
The one who's obsessed with you, remember?
Oh, okay. So I probably shouldn't do that, is what you're saying.
You need to... Devin, you got to send her pics. You got to...
I don't think so.
Speak... Give some ASMR into your microphone for Sarah. She might listen to this. I didn't even hear anything.
Discord. I was blowing into my mic.
Yeah, you don't blow in your mic. That's not That's not fucking ASMR.
Do I look like an ASMR to you?
Richard Phillips, thanks to the membership. Lumos, thanks to the 10 months of membership. Real Chad's level +5, +5, +1. All right. Brain Sustic, thanks to the €2. Where's Green? The devs used real places as inspiration. Well, now you get to use your brown dreams, like the poop in the streets. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, never mind. The people who made the game are used to seeing shit in the streets. How are they going to see green? There's no green. There's only brown. India is just brown permanently.
JD Vance met with like the king of India or whatever, whoever the head of India is.
Did he die too?
President. Soon.
Yeah, give it time. He didn't say thank you.
Yeah.
The Pope got what was coming to him, I'm saying.
He's doing God's work.
The N7 Spartan 111, thanks to the $10. Hey, Synth, the normies are going wild over Joel dying, and thankfully I have Game Pass because I hit cancel download when I saw that gender is removed from Oblivion Remastered. How's your week been? Not great if you listened to some of those streams last week. I'm not talking about the concert shit again. All I know is I can't believe people fucked up the story when it really wasn't that complicated. People heard what they wanted to hear because they're being failed normie fags. I'll just say it. No, what you think happened didn't happen. Exactly the words I said is what happened, you retards. Life is not a goddamn 80s movie, you fucking bugs. Anyway. Wiz Division Productions, thanks to the $2. Can't wait to play as Body Type 7 in that Avowed DLC. Are you calling Oblivion Remaster an Avowed DLC, or are you just saying I don't even know if there is a DLC. Morbid Friend, thanks to €5. Played the remaster, combat's way easier, lockpicking's way easier, can't fail. Looks like Unreal Engine 5 game with muted colors and TAA blur. Sky Oblivion it is. Yeah, we'll have to see if Sky Oblivion one-ups this. Mega Rock and Roller, thanks $2. Who up casting they chuds? We was casting, Chudcasted. Drew, thanks to $2. Reminder that on V, there was 0 Xbox filters. Really? Irish Major Tom, thanks to the 2 Canadian. Sounds like Debin needs a nap before Chudcast.
I do. I'm tired. I can't stop yawning.
Game Sense, thanks to $2. Best actor in the show was the golf club all along. True. Yep. DES, thanks to the €5. Will you review the episode? Yes, it's already done. It will be releasing in the next 2 hours. I need a thumbnail, and I need to double check a couple things. But literally, actually, speaking of which, I better like monetize this shit real quick because it'll check for monetization. I forgot to click that. Hold on. I'm literally in my YouTube studio page as we speak. Hold on. But yes, the review will be out soon. Very, very soon. Literally today. That should be good. Okay. Anyway. GameSense, thanks to the $5. Also, the bald bitch from Naughty Dog's Intergalactic. Yes, actually, GameSense, I read that you said that, and I put it in the video last night. That yes, the chick who plays Nora is the lead of Intergalactic in the show. So that's funny that Cuckman, that's Cuckman's waifu for sure. Zion Hunter, thanks to 50 SEK. What if Devin was betrayed and locked up by Synth in the basement for 3 days? Kill the mold. Oh, I thought you were going to say, like, locked up for 1,000 years in the hyperbolic time chamber. That's what you should say. That's not going to kill the mold.
I don't think 3 days kill the mold.
The mold likes the dark.
Yeah,
Devin needs to get in the sun. Klaus Mystery, thanks 50 pesos. Why do people in this show and the games punch the zombies? That's a bad idea. Abby's that fucking strong.
Yeah, dude. In the game, she crush a zombie's skull with her bare fist.
Gilgamesh, thanks to 20 pesos. No devil's lettuce, immersion destroyed. Yeah, they don't. That's so weird. They don't even smoke the weed. I don't know. Strange. Klaus Mystery, thanks to 20 pesos. One accidental punch to their teeth, and it's a Jover. Oh, it's not Dad this time. It's Mom calling us when she knows Chudcast is going on. Wow.
Answer.
Are you gonna? Can you read the super chats?
How would I do that? I mean, I could scroll up really far. Okay. Do you know where you stopped off? Read his lips. I can hear you. Can chat hear you? I don't know. Debin Reed. Wholesome. Balding Machat NRL. Hi, Mom. Debin Cast. Bald. Yup. Scammed. I need milk. Getting scolded. Good hair day. Read it, Devin. I can't. I have nothing to read. So I can't. Like, I don't have his. He has like a list of all the super chats. I don't have that.
Ricardo Comsock.
I can log into his account and.
No. Shut up.
Oh, what? Okay.
Ricardo Comsock, thanks to $10. Devin, are you still in contact with that slow-witted Italian cousin of yours that kept trying to smooch you against your will? Why don't you?
I was never in contact.
Why don't you give Synth their number? Do you want to tell the story since I don't know the full story?
There isn't much of a story. It depends. There were two. First of all, there were two.
Yeah, well, the one that came on to you, that's the only one people care about.
No, there were two that did that.
Both of them did?
Yeah, well, one hung out with me a bunch of times. See, I don't want to be mean. But point is, had like quote unquote dates. I didn't think there were dates because I was on vacation just having fun. And then she was really mad because when I left, I didn't say bye or anything. I just left.
Yeah, you're an asshole for that.
Yeah, that is kind of mean. But she was coming on to me, and she's my cousin. And she was not attractive at all, and I didn't want to deal with it anymore. And that's how I deal with the problems: is just ignore them. So that was one. The other one was way more interesting because I went to stay at her place just because it was a different part of Italy, and she was like completely fucking psycho. Because what happened is my grandparents, who I went with, slept in her mom's bed, and she lived with her mom. Slept in her mom's bed. She slept in her room, and then me and her mom slept on the couch, like separate couches, but just like in the living room. And so everything's fine. Wake up the next day, and she's like screech crying in the other room, like screech crying, like freaking out. And I go up to my grandma, and it's all in Italian, so I have no fucking idea what's going on. So I go up to my grandma, I'm like, what the fuck is she screech crying about? And she's like, well, she's freaking out because she didn't get to sleep with her mom. And she's like fucking 19 or something, by the way. And she always sleeps with her mom, so she's
I do
freaking
remember
out. And I mean,
this.
yeah, I'm like literally outside, and I can hear her screech crying from like I'm on the bottom of an apartment complex. I can hear her like screech crying, screaming at her mom that she hates her and stuff. Like I could pick out that part in Italian. But she was the other one who came on to me, and that was also weird because I knew she was a psycho. Because after, like, she literally acted like nothing happened. By the way, like after the screech crying, everything was completely normal, no problems. Hey, how you doing? Type deal. I'm like, this is fucking psycho shit. So we left. We were supposed to stay there for a couple of days, but we're like, nah, this is too crazy.
See, you want your Devin Doomer hour? This is the closest you're getting to it. That's so fucked. I forgot. Yeah. I did forget about that, but yeah, I remember you telling me. No.
Yeah. Good stories. Good times. Italy is a cool place. You should definitely date an Italian chick. They're completely
Italians
normal.
Might be
have
insane.
No problems. Yeah.
They might be insane, possibly. Buttworlds man, thanks for $5. Hey Debin, oh my god, another person asked, why didn't you lay with the cousin who wanted your mold insider in Italy? I'm not gonna say who told me this. It was a Jewish doctor.
One was not attractive, the other was psychotic. There's your answer.
Class Mystery, thanks for the 50 pesos. You better tell us in your Doom Dark Ages review if the story is even relevant to the previous two games, by the way, or else I'm getting angry. Nah. Alright, Klaus. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $5. You being so defensive of your desktop is highly suspect. Is no pixel
I agree.
Is no pixel on there free from the touch of Fuda? Are there...
I've seen his desktop before, so I don't know what...
I don't know. Who knows?
Confused.
I don't think I have any weird windows open right now, but who knows? I never trusted. Right. Listen, too many YouTubers have been caught with like weird shit showing up on their desktop.
Okay, but you're streaming it to me and not to chat.
True, but you can't be trusted.
All right.
Wiz Division Productions, thanks to the $2. The Synth Fuda archives are one misclick away. Congo Wolf, thanks to the 10 months of membership. Little girl, and then a bunch of crying emojis. Ooh-ohs, you know. Pixie, yep. Thanks for $5. Yes, Oblivion remake. Now fuck, hold on. What the hell just happened? The YouTube studio page is fucking freaking out. Yeah, shit almost just crashed right there. Alright, hold on. Oh my lord, are like 100 people commenting at once? What the fuck's going on? Alright, anyway. Pixie, thanks for $5. Yes, Oblivion remake. Now I roleplay as the Red Guard named Musa. If Kingdom Come 2 won't let me, Oblivion will. Well, someone made a mod where you can play as Musa because people are fucked. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $5. You're at 149,000 subscribers, Synth. For your 150k milestone celebration, you should do a desktop reveal stream. Nope.
Sounds good to me.
Mega Rock and Rolla, thanks to the $2. We love our BBW Queen Fern. Is she fat?
Not that big.
Is that a reveal? Like she finally takes her clothes off? She's chubby?
I think that's more of a...
Yeah, fan art thing.
Yeah, fan art thing.
N7 Spartan 111, thanks to $2. Bella Ramsey came out as non-binary. Lol. Yeah, I saw that. And then another $2. Whoops. Ramsey was non-binary since 2021. My fault. I don't give a shit. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to $5. Imagine if Devin marries Sarah. I now pronounce you mold and wife. You may kiss the troon. Well, yeah, people say that Sarah's not a woman, but I don't think they ever had evidence for that. I'm just saying.
Are no girls on the internet?
Yeah, there. It's just
such.
that it's just, no one, because who the hell would ever be, a female synth cell, right? That's just not possible.
I mean that sounds true.
It's not. It's not true. I know it's not true, but we're not going to go into that. Brain Sustic, thanks to the €2. Will you try Final Fantasy IV? Yeah, probably. Yeah, because people like Final Fantasy IV, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's like the first one with a real story.
Yeah.
But it's where I'm bowing out of the Final Fantasies. So if you want to play them, you can. But this is where the real time combat comes in.
Yeah.
So I'll play 6 and 7 for the fuck of it. But I'm out ski for now.
Yeah. You're just gonna skip 5. Yeah, I got it.
4 and 5. Well, I tried 4.
But yeah, you tried 4 already. Alex versus Evil, the hairline god, thanks to $2. Shut up with the science and shit.
You trying to tricks me?
Wiz Division Productions, thanks to $5. Breaking news, people are using AI to create influencers with Down syndrome who sell nudes. What?
That's awesome.
What a great time to be alive.
Yeah.
Bar Sexy, thanks to £2. How you celebrate 150k subs? Let's play a chat requested game. I said I'd play Ninja Gaiden Black. That's about it. I don't celebrate my sub milestones on the channel. I don't really give a shit. The fucking YouTube studio page crashed. Imagine my shock. Let's see. The Commodity Man, thanks to €5. About the Pope passing, atheists about his feet. What? You missed a word here. Atheists about his feet washing sessions. Also, before his death, it was 420 and not the one about weed. Yeah, Adolf Hitler's birthday. Yeah, our favorite. Solar, thanks to the $2. Oh, wait, by the way, he was also 88 years old. The Pope was. Anyway. Anyway, Solar, thanks to the $2. Members only stream desktop reveal thoughts? No. There's nothing to reveal. I've actually showed you guys my desktop before. It's the default Windows 11 just rotating through images every day.
Yeah, because you didn't activate Windows.
Yeah, I still haven't activated Windows. You guys already know this. Anyway, Mega Rock and Roller, thanks to the $2. JD Vance needs to meet with Druckmann. True. The N7 Spartan 111, thanks to the $10. F4 first steps will suck. Thanks, Pedro Pussycal. The only thing to look forward to is a Galactus battle. Oh, Fantastic Four. I see. The Fantastic Four. The only thing to look forward to is a Galactus battle, and even then, that might suck too. Thankfully, we have Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Cape shit anymore. Haven't for a long time. OFN, thanks to the 2 Canadian. Hi, Debin. Debin, hi.
Hello.
Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $2. The Mold loves cousin maxing. Midwit Productions, thanks to the membership. He was slaying puss. GameSense, thanks to the $2. Mamma Mia, Debin still should have hit the crazy. You know, I was going to make a joke about Indians and incest, but I also said that, so, you know. I'm not going to... It's the Italian in me. I guess Italians like incest. I don't know what to say. Clinically subsidized insanity, thanks to the £2. Sounds like your cousin might be autismo, Debin. Yeah,
probably. Dude, I just think Italian women are psychotic to a degree that you couldn't possibly imagine.
Retardigus 2, thanks to Brazilian. Least dramatic Italian household.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Nympho, thanks to €5. After hearing Devin's story, I'm convinced Italians separate from their moms at the age of 95.
That's also true.
Yeah. Spaz Space Wizard, thanks to $2. The Goldstein bloodline must stay pure. He fucked it up. Martin Greer, thanks to £2. Devin fumbled a yandere Italian chick. Reputation lost.
Yeah, but she was yandere for her mom, not for me.
The Commodity Man, thanks to the €5. XQC is maybe on Hassan's target list. Sorry for him, but he deleted a mural about a murdered little girl because right wing. So voila. Okay. What does that have to do with anything? I don't give a shit about XQC. Mickey Mouse's retarded brother, thanks to the 2 Australian. Which race of woman is the most breedable? I'm not answering that. It's fucking stupid.
Answer the question.
We need to breed as many white women as possible with whites. All of you minorities, stay away from the white women, or I'll kill you all. All right, in Minecraft. anyway. And Wisdom Vision Productions, thanks to the $2. Debin, so Sigma. You're so Sigma. He resisted the geomaxing urges. Well, that's not really geomaxing because
that's where I'm from.
One, Italians are Europeans, so they're not like the point of geomaxing is to go to people below you, which I know you could say Italians aren't white, which people were saying that already.
But we are Italian, so we also wouldn't be white.
We're not dating down. We're dating even if we're Italians. Anyway, mentally stable, I swear. Thanks to the £5. F-slurs say eat the 1%. Normal people say eat the 2% before they eat your foreskin. Yep, there you go. Black Metal Gamer, thanks to the 2 months membership. What you call 2 gay blacks in a sleeping bag, Twix. Okay. N7 Spartan 111, thanks to $5. 2 days ago was the first future mission Celerium in Black Ops 2, 4/20/25 in Uncle A's birthday. Also, Francis gets the mega pit since he's gone now. I haven't. Have I even played? I don't think I've even played Black Ops 2. Now that I think about it, Ricardo.
I did when I was a kid.
Yeah, maybe. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $5. Devin, when you slept on that tiny little couch with the mom, did you sleep? No, there were 2 couches, Ricardo. You couldn't even fucking listen. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. It's not ADHD. It's retardation. They can't read. They can't hear. It literally just happened. How'd you fuck this up? This is why people are making up, fan fiction about the 80s tribute band story. It's like, literally just listen. Augustus Friend, thanks to the 2 Brazilian. Jesus Christ. That's how I wrote it.
F band F.
Yeah,
F
hold
facade.
on. I think it was either our internet or it was YouTube. I just brought it back up. Like this, we were almost finished anyway. So it's weird that keeps happening for some reason. I don't know. Either YouTube hates me or maybe I need to update OBS again or something, and it's like a bug. But it gets disconnected from the server sometimes. N7 Spartan 111, thanks to the $2. Spoiler alert, Black Ops 2's final battle is on Juneteenth. Really? Okay. Well, that might be an accident because no one even knows what the fuck that holiday is.
Yeah.
Mentally stable, I swear, thanks to the 9 months of membership. Jews got him. No, we're here. It's just fucking disconnected. Kane's Games, thanks to the $2. All my homies love Jim Crow. All right, that was the last one. This was actually, yeah, this was, a short Chudcast, just under 90 minutes, and of course another super chat comes in. Black Metal Gamer, thanks for $5. Have you ever gave a lady the Roman helmet? That's when you place your sack and wiener over her dome so that it has a PP nose guard. I think you already know the answer to that. You just want to say something funny.
It was funny.
Dr. Death, thanks to $5. You should play the DMC reboot because it red pills about the true demons of the bankers. I'm not playing the DMC reboot, instead the actual Devil May Cry. I know that would be a epic troll, but I'm not doing that. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $2. Blushing Pear. N7 Spartan 111, thanks to $2. Gonna run now, stay awesome, Synth. Well, the podcast is over anyway, you missed nothing. Yeah. The fucking hell. OFN, thanks to the 10 Canadian and the thank you pair. Anything else? Anything else? I got Game Sense, thanks to the 10 months of membership. Don't listen to chat, play the original DMC game. I know they want to piss you guys off. Me not playing. Ricardo comes back, thanks to another $2 to the cool pair. All right, see you guys. Bye.
Bye, chat. Bye, chat.